Yes.
Have you read The Dark Tower?
Not all of it, but yeah.
You read the first book?
Yeah.
Do you remember Tull? You're a Tull.
Deadlands. Every Western novel, trail song, and gunfighter movie you've ever encountered, only with monsters and magic. The history of this world as much as you remember from our own American history from middle school. America was founded, slaves were traded, and the Civil War began. However, this is where it begins to get strange. In this alternate history, the war never stopped. Magic was found hiding in the pages of Hoyle's Book of Games, and people began getting creative, opening doors to things not meant for human knowledge. Through magic, meddling, and just bad fucking luck, all hell was loosed upon the Americas, creating zones of nightmarish horrors called Deadlands.
Did Corin have the presence of mind to strap on his gun?
Corin had his guns on while he was on the horse, presumably he still has them.
This is good. Corin's about to have to start making perception rolls.
Okay.
Right, so yes, it's just this, well-paying job.
Okay, and it entails?
Defending, a town against, a robber baron and, her small cohort.
Okay. Alright. When you say small, you mean...
By small, I mean, substantial.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Like, cohort size.
Almost as if I'm not lying. a guaranteed fair pay and room and board, and as many targets as you'll ever need for.
Alright, yeah, well, I mean, you had me at substantial, so...
Oh, all right. And your friend?
She'll raise her eyebrows and look over at Mouse. She's coming too.
Well, all right.
Mouse looks at Cleaver, and then her eyes flip to the woman in the corner. Basically, the translation is, she came in with them. What's her deal?
Oh, right. What are we bringing to the table? Specifically, who's that? Tosses her head over to...
That's, a skilled associate of mine. As far as why, I have no idea.
Alright, fair enough.
There's no deception there.
Horn's gonna make his way to a window.
The mouse appears to be counting something on her fingers.
Cleaver will watch Corin go to the window and shrug. Gets to a part in the song where she can, manage to do it with one hand and downs her drink with the other. Corin looks out the window.
I'm getting concerned. People are looking
You see townsfolk.
Oh, many townsfolk. And are they carrying anything?
No, and a bunch. From here, maybe a dozen.
And what's the general mood of this assembly?
Well, let's see it. They're not moving. They're standing. They're not going anywhere. Roll perception again.
12.
There's someone out past them. In the dark. You hear words. Too faint to make them out, but you hear words.
They sound in any way like a chant.
Yes! They sound exactly like a chant.
That seems problematic.
That's not good.
The thunder flashes and lights up Wall Square for half a second. You see a guy out there in black vestments and a clerical collar.
Oh, boy.
I didn't say he didn't have power, I said he wasn't blessed.
Corin will glance towards you, and
Yes?
we have company.
Oh. What type?
The unwelcome sort.
Oh.
So, just to be clear on their own disposition. Abraham and Corin are looking out a window.
Yes.
Calibre's drinking and playing the piano.
And keeping an eye on Corin, considering he was the one who moved to the window.
And where's Scarlet?
Scarlet's, we'll say she's leaning up against the end of the bar, just sort of observing.
So Scarlet's the only one that sees it happen. In this sort of creepy unison, everyone in the bar puts down their drink.
Oh, God.
That's it. They don't do anything else. They put down their drink. The conversations start to die out. And you're leaning up against the end of the bar, which is next to the stairs.
Uh-huh.
There's a cat. Gray cat. Made-you. Just sitting on the stairs. Staring at the doorway. Like all the people in the bar.
Front door, right there.
Only one door.
Okay.
Only one way out of this. Nothing else is happening, yeah. Calibri, keep playing?
She will notice the lull and, kind of slow to a halt in the song.
Then the deafening silence.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll...
There's not a single sound. Except for the thunder and the pitter-patter of rain. Nobody's talking. Nobody's walking. Nobody's riding a horse. There's no wagons. No creak of leather. Nothing.
Libri will swing her legs over the bench, stand, and pick up her duster and put it on.
Yep. Corin.
Yes.
Do you have the occult skill?
I believe I do. I have occultism IQ.
Occultism is the one you're looking for. IQ is the stat on which it runs.
Oh, sorry, yes.
You and Mr. Abraham, if he has it,
I do.
may roll against occult.
12 out of 17, so 5.
Scarlet also has it.
Yes, she does. Scarlet knows who roll.
I got 5. 13.
Okay, so this more or less matches zombies in your head. Not the same as the hair. This is, the unthinking, unquiet, dead sort of thing. But these people didn't die beforehand. So they're kind of like zombies, but not zombies. Now, the guy who's actually from New Orleans and absolutely crushed his occult roll knows that voodoo zombies don't have to die first. And you control them as long as the chant is going. Because you're basically replacing what you're saying with you're replacing their heartbeat with what you're saying. So they think the command is coming from inside them, which is how you get them to obey. Upside, if you can stop the chanter, the zombies go out of control. Downside, they don't necessarily shut down. They can go berserk. You're in an innocent town. Further downside, voodoo zombies are not slow. They are not the ravening brains type. They are fast and strong and don't feel pain. You gotta kill them or cripple them, put them down. And if they're all slowing down like this, it means the chant is nearing its completion, and you've got about 30 seconds.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, how far out is this guy? Or chanter?
Is he within pistol shot?
Sure.
It'd be a stiff penalty, especially with the ring. And technically, a bullet will fly that far.
Well,
You're like hitting anything.
I mean, my second question is, what are the limits of what I can...
Get there?
No, what are the limits of what I can do with falconry?
And again, I am back to the gunslinger. Or he chooses his own weapon. He chooses Demon Hawk. You can send your falcon after it. Yeah.
Because if all I need to do is interrupt the chanting.
Go for the eyes.
That'll cause them to go berserk.
Oh.
You need another magician, or another chanter, or for him to release them voluntarily.
A counter chant.
Yeah. You need to replace the chant, or have him shut it down, rather than aborting. However, even if they go berserk, they're not acting as a unified whole anymore. Then it's just like, any other group of monsters, as opposed to, a hive mind.
Okay. I take it instantly killing him would have the same effect?
Yeah, you just blew one.
Yeah. They'd still go berserk.
Yeah. Now, from what you can see in the room, Calibri's friend is seriously considering just blowing him flat. Because unlike the rest of y'all, she brought a rifle. She can reach that far, no problem. I mean, it's a tricky shot. Got wind, rain, crap visibility. But she can probably do it. And as you watch her, she, jacks one into the chamber. And then looks at Calibri. But unless you inform them, the rest of them do not know they have about 30 seconds to live. I mean, the logical thing to do would be to kill as many of them as you can in 30 seconds.
Which is doable.
Yeah, it should be most of them.
So... I think he'll... Insurance. He'll send the bird out, just for insurance sake, because poor visibility.
After the priest?
After the priest, go for the eyes. Sends his raven out the window, pulls the pistols, and informs everyone that the things are going to get real interesting in about half a minute.
Interesting.
So, Calibri and Mouse, in unison, basically say the same thing, because Calibri was just about to say, interesting how.
Corin will cock his guns. Everyone in the room trying to tear us apart.
Oh, so kill the room?
That's what I would do.
Mouse sighs. Turns to the nice working girl next to her at the bar who's still staring off in his face, and bludgeons her into unconsciousness. Her down, she flips the rifle over, swings it like a bat, takes out the bartender.
Calibri will probably do about the same, only it's...
Starts beating people unconscious.
Yeah, pull out guns, flip them over, butts of guns, just knock him unconscious.
She spares one look of disdain for Corin, who jumped straight to murder them.
Corin shrugs.
Yeah.
Grudgingly uncocks the guns and flips them. And also
She's just start knocking people the fuck out with his cane.
Yep. Precisely that. No. Well, god damn it, everything is... Oh, god, he's gonna have to touch these people with his stuff.
You could use a bar stool.
Then he'd have to
But he'd have to touch the bar stool.
At least you could clean off the cane decently enough.
I suppose...
I'm gonna take some of my, my shotguns, thump people.
Incidentally, this dude carries paired, sawed-off lever actions.
Scarlet, I imagine Scarlet knows some sort of, like, Vulcan nerve pinch or something. So, yeah. Just going around doing that.
She's just reaching for the last guy, has a hold of him by the throat, when he snaps to life and tries to eat her face.
She'll go ahead and grab...
Chokeslam?
Yeah, she'll go ahead and grab his throat. He basically pushed his throat into her hand as he moved forward towards her. And, and instead of doing the pinch, she'll just very calmly step forward and slam him into the wood floor.
The instrument on the right, yeah?
Yes.
Roll me brawling.
Nine.
Okay, roll 2D.
Six.
Okay, yeah, he goes limp. You don't kill him.
But he's out.
But you do knock him thoroughly unconscious, yes. Every man, woman, child, dog, cat, rat. So, this is that scene.
Uh-huh.
So everyone in the room's knocked out. So we just have to deal with
And
it.
everyone outside is probably going to die.
Probably. Do I need to roll falconry or anything?
No, actually, but I do need to roll the bird's attack. What? God. So the bird critted. For 6. Oh, God. Okay, let's check the crits table. Oh. Yeah.
So what happened?
My bird is attacking.
Oh, okay.
The bird criticaled the priest.
Goes for the eye, Blue. Go for the eyes. So what's the crit result?
I think that's what we're finding out.
Yeah, okay, so the blow does maximum normal damage. Which is 8. Because of the claws.
Okay.
That's 8. To the eye, which is blind. And then all damage is quadrupled.
I think
32.
I think you got splorched.
So he's at negative 12.
My bird killed the priest?
By what? Plucking his head?
The priest has unkillable 1.
Oh.
With the vulnerability of shots to the head. So I gotta tell you a short story. Once upon a time, someone sent a vastly underqualified bird against an undead priest with armed zombies. So the bird criticaled the priest.
Gloriously it seems.
The critical result was do maximum normal damage, which is 8. 6 plus 2. 8. shot to the eye made it quadruple all damage, he gets no damage resistance. So the priest just took 32 damage to the head. The priest had 20 hit points. Now the priest has unkillable 1. Because, zombie. With the vulnerability, shot to the head. So you send your bird out and then proceed to start beating people unconscious.
Uh-huh.
It only takes a few seconds of choke slam and a thud. And then the townsfolk are just starting to turn towards the door and start to step forward. We hear this piercing hunting cry. And this bird comes out of nowhere at, upwards of 150 miles an hour. Smashes into the chanter. Blood goes everywhere. There is a flash of carmine light. Bird flies off. Guy takes one step and then topples over. His face just all ruined. And all the townspeople start howling. And then charge.
Well, fuck.
At least we got rid of the priest.
Yes. So good news, we got the chanter. Bad news, you shot the drum. That's all I'm saying.
So maybe I should just send all my birds after them.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus. The luck they're having,
Yeah. Well, zombie heads are soft. That's my explanation for why my falcon can...
But they're still alive.
But
they're not dead zombies.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just...
I have no explanation then. My falcon is just awesome, okay?
So would Corin have any idea of how long this stuff lasts, or if it wears off at all after, or if they just keep berserking?
It's more or less catch as catch can. Sometimes it wears off in a minute or two. Sometimes they'll keep berserking until they burn themselves out and die. So in other words, no.
Well, probably best to just get out while we can, though.
Do we know how many people are in the town? I mean...
Another question, do we have enough bullets?
Well, I mean, you said there was a dozen out there, or so?
There's a dozen you can see from the window.
Ah. Yes, indeed.
Fair play. So...
You could get all of them. But between the 5 of you, Cleaver's got 12 loaded. I believe Corin only carries... Does Corin carry 2 guns?
2 guns.
Corin's got 14.
He's got the 2 pistols and the shotgun, I believe.
Shotgun's back out on the horse.
Yes. If you get to the horse...
14. Yeah, Corin's got 14. Mouse has 11. Cleaver's got 12. Abraham has 12. Scarlet probably has 6.
Yeah, she's got 6 unless she gets really desperate and wants to use the woodsman.
Yeah.
Now these zombies, are they purely the, I don't know, try to tear you apart limb from limb kind, or will they actually use guns if they have them?
Purely limb to limb.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so you guys have between you 55 bullets, plus the 2 in the shotgun behind the bar. So you have 57 shots per every reload. Town's probably got about 70 people in it. Mining camp's probably got about 40. So you can get them all, but you have to reload once and no one can miss.
So, might be best to carve our way out, get to the horses, and get the hell out of here?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. Calibri will run out the door.
What?
Zombies.
Huh?
There's a dozen zombies charging you.
Alright, yeah. Well, she'll start kneecapping the ones in the front.
Okay.
Or, you know, I guess at this point it's pretty much whatever she can, you know, the best of what she can hit.
So at center mass? Unless you're actually trying to not kill them.
Like to not kill them, but considering the time crunch that they're under, probably.
Are you gonna risk it?
No. Well.
Pause for my moral dilemma while the zombies charge.
No, it's like, guys, not your turn yet. Stop moving.
No, it's more of a it's more of a what would Felicia do versus what would Calibri do?
Mm-hmm.
She is the gambler.
Because these poor sad saps, I don't know. I'm gonna say fuck them. Whatever.
Yeah, Corin gives no fucks.
Yeah, center mass. One shot to each.
Are you, fanning? Thumbing? Just taking out two people?
Let's go with thumbing, and she's gonna take out as,
One bullet each as many as you can?
pretty much, a little more strategic than that. She's trying to, block or trip up the other ones behind them. She's trying to buy the others time to get out of the bar, get onto the horses.
Okay. Alright, so you have Gunslinger, which means you have dual weapon attack by default. So you get to, basically you get to fire both revolvers as one action. And then you have an extra attack of 1 or 2. I'm basically seeing whether you can fire both twice or fire one revolver twice and then one. You have it at 1. Okay. So basically you can fire 6 times.
Okay.
It's a 2-2-2 split, but for the purposes of easy accounting, we'll assume it's 3 bullets from each revolver.
Sounds good.
So roll your 2.
Uh, 12.
Okay. So that's 2 hits. Roll the next shoot.
7.
That's my shot.
That's 2 hits, both criticals. And the next 2. Still 2 hits. Gunslinger's dumb. You get the accuracy of the gun added to your already preposterous deck skill. So you're functionally rolling against a 25.
Christ.
Okay. Now you get to do a lot of rolling. So now you get to roll the critical table twice. For zombies 3 and 4.
How many dice?
Except for damage, it's always 3.
Okay. Uh, 8.
Okay.
And one more, you said?
Yes.
9.
Okay. Well, that's gonna happen. And now you get to roll damage 6 times. 2 at a time.
4. 9.
Dead.
8.
Dead.
5.
Dead.
8.
Dead.
10.
Dead. So, Calibri bursts out through the door, throwing her gun as she goes.
Leroy!
And there's just this staccato tap of gunfire so fast it sounds like a single noise, like one long roll of thunder. Okay, storm. And the lead 6 zombies go flying back. The heavy gauge hollow points tearing through them. Of the 6, 5 are dead and 1 is critically wounded. Now, the other 6 are, of course, still charging. But yes, you are standing out alone in the rain, pouring off your duster, and there's gun smoke wafting off in the storm. As the first 6 crumple and die, the ones behind them simply leap over them.
Oh, great.
Jumping zombies.
Well, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Shit.